What's happening, people? It's the homies, Mr. 400, coming at you straight off the Ave, and this is Mr. Reacts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, you know how we start this thing off, man, every time. Look, salute to the subscribers, wherever you at, all around the world, new and old. And if you made it to this video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe, baby. New content daily. Join the team. Look, speaking of teams, got to salute my co-host, Zenfi369, Mr. Dubbins, and look, last but not least, Sosa, the motherfucking man. Make some noise. Straight off the ass team. So look, the video I'm finna react to today is coming from Rocker News. Salute the Rocker News. It's titled Inside DC Hoods After the National Guard. They had the National Guard, you know what I'm saying? Trump had the National Guard come in there, and things been, you know, a little different in the hood, to say the least, it seems. We finna tap in and see exactly what's going on. Like, share, and subscribe over there and here, and tap in. Let's get it going.
We're right now outside of a gas station in Anacostia. There's a big drug bust going on.
No, it's not a drug bust. It's just the police sucking being gay.
This is Anacostia, the side of DC that you never see. But like, there are homicides in DC.
Yeah, there is, but it's more police homicides.
I'm in the middle of downtown, talking about Chinatown, people dying, literally getting shot. 30 minutes ago, I just got out.
30 minutes you got out of
I
jail.
came straight from
But
jail.
Separated by the Anacostia River from the rest of DC, Anacostia is our nation's capital's most dangerous neighborhood. But is the National Guard that Trump deployed changing that?
They stopped me before.
They stop you?
Yes.
Oh, the National Guard, they've been everywhere.
We went there to find out and hear from the people most affected by crime if they want the National Guard. Let's go to DC. It's a Monday morning in DC. We just arrived and it is such a peaceful morning. Look at that.
This finna be a dope ride, man. Go over there and subscribe to Rocker News, man. They got dope videos just like this. You feel me? Let's continue.
Capitol building right there. And today we are going to DC's most dangerous neighborhood, Anacostia.
You get whatever you want from the store around this joint. I need to go get me a chain at the discount joint. I'm supposed to make a rap video.
Damn.
I'm chin checker. My necklace in the sun. I'm chuckling, having fun.
Chin checker or
Yeah,
chin checker?
chin checker.
Have you seen the National Guard?
Oh, the National Guard, they've been everywhere. You know, like homeless.
Hey, yo.
Make sure
Yeah.
everybody doing the
Yeah.
best they can do.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Keeping it a beano.
Across the street when the light turned green.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the National Guard doing. That's the
Yeah.
woo.
Jair, nice to meet you, man.
Yo, homie was off something very, very nice, bro. Not very nice. Probably something very crazy, but he was feeling nice, to say the least.
And for people who have no idea what Anacostia is like, tell us about it.
It's what you make it. So a lot of people got a different story. So what you put out, that's what you receive.
Now you got the National Guard in DC. What's your take on that?
That's crazy. We just talk about that. Like, they help do what they do, and then they mess with things like people that's not really doing too much. So
I mean, what is the crime situation here?
it's like anywhere else. So it go high, go low from a lot of different reasons. It's just people coming from different places all at once trying to be bigger than the next.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of head clashing.
What is the bigger problem here, guns or drugs?
I say really cockiness.
How much does this area change?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. For the good, I say for the good. I'm a commercial driver and I got my own clothing brand. 22.
That's awesome, man.
Man, for 22 years.
You're hustling.
Yes, sir.
What inspires you?
Really living here, like being counted out, because everybody see DC to be this bad workplace, but just being here, just being counted out, it's like an underdog. All the stereotypes, just put it into yourself. You love yourself first and you can go far.
We then saw a few dudes on the corner of the gas station and walked over to interview them, but the cops beat us to them. One car pulled up, and then another, and then another. We're right now outside of a gas station in Anacostia. There's a big drug bust going on.
No, it's not a drug bust. It's just the police sucking dicks being gay.
That's what they tend to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any hood, it's like this, but you know, you got the National Guard involved. They in DC. It's getting real.
They like for no reason. You
got back out today.
They can't have why.
Right here on this street.
Yeah, they making an arrest for no reason.
They got a lot of cops right there. The couple that went inside, that's like 8, 9 cops right there. Damn, we did not expect to see a drug bust right here.
It's not a drug bust. It's the police sucking dick. It's not a drug bust. But that's what DA stand for. Dick Eaters of America.
You don't think the National Guard is making DC safer?
Hell.
Hey yo. She said, D Eaters of America. It's getting real.
They making it motherfucking dangerous because they the one who's shooting and beating up people.
But like there are homicides in DC.
Yeah, there is. But it's more police homicides. They killing people and getting away with it.
Are the cops around here bad news?
Yes. You see him. You see him. He got out of jail and they locked him back up for no reason.
I just literally got out right now. Like literally 30 minutes ago, I just got out.
30 minutes you got out of jail.
I came straight from,
But
they just like to patrol this park area and arrest people for no reason.
If they give us activities to bring wrecks and community activities, we'll have shit to do.
I cannot believe you're straight out of jail.
Straight out of jail. Yeah, straight out of jail. But I bet it's a shooting or a rape or something going on somewhere. And they ain't gonna catch nobody. You ain't gonna have nobody locked up for the shit.
We got a new definition of the DEA today.
Yes, Dick Eaters of America, DEA.
Hey, they just renamed it the Department of War. Department of
Look at him.
So
He's adamant about that too. Like she's very adamant about that name, yo. Dick Eaters of America.
Dick Eaters of America, y'all. Look on Roco News. We gonna see the Dick Eaters of America.
Just gave her a subscribe plug. If you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe. But seriously, please subscribe. We go all around the country right now. We're in Anacostia to capture places that they are, looking at issues, get on the ground. You support that, hit subscribe, and support our original journalism. In the description, in the pinned comment, unbiased news every day. Back to Anacostia. The reality is that Washington, D.C. is one of America's most dangerous cities. In fact, over the last several years, DC's murder rates have been higher than Chicago's. And compared to New York, it's not even close. DC last year recorded over 4 times New York's murder rate, and the year before, it was over 9 times. What's the deal with the National Guard? Do you see them?
Down there by the Eastern Market. We got the government shut down, bullshit going on. Every fucking day. Got the Washington and all the motherfuckers out here.
Has it changed a lot?
The rest of the year.
Better or worse?
The Eastern, I think people are missing.
Definitely going. Definitely zooted, but definitely had a point to make.
We must take control over what's going on in the streets of our city for the safety of our children, the safety of our elders, and the safety of each other. We have to show more concern and more love for one another. We have to. And when we do that, we will see the prize will be a loving DC. So if we all can come on board by abiding by the rules and regulations of the district, along with abiding by what God said in the Bible, and we will have peace on earth.
Do you think the National Guard and more cops are good for that, bad for that?
I think they're good for that because now some of our youth who have fallen victim of not having a mother or father, authority figures, do not respect authority. So we as members of society have to pitch in and help our young people understand that when we do things wrong, there are penalties. So I have seen the changes in the city, and I've seen since the National Guard has been here for the best.
Now, to be clear, downtown Anacostia is getting safer and even gentrified. It was our first stop of the day, and you can see it for yourself.
Well, this area is historic Anacostia. I started business here with former gang members. We also, of course, we have the Go-Go Museum now, which I'm the founder of. Go-Go was a museum that was founded by Chuck Brown. We call him the godfather of Go-Go.
We, by the way, had never heard of Go-Go music, but after looking it up, we get the hype.
Why not end with some more Go-Go?
You can do a little something?
Yo, get your hands in the air. If it's good, if it's good, honey.
What's crime
National
like?
Guard don't come over here.
They don't?
We don't need them. Do you see them?
No.
You seen the crime going on? So it's gotten actually better over here. Now, I don't agree with a lot of policies that my city council had where they would let somebody commit certain type of crimes over and over again. I blame it on the system. But also I blame it on us for not taking responsibility. But you can't let the system off the hook. You can't let the things that police have done to my people off the hook. But at the same token, I don't believe in criminalizing all police and not letting them do their job. Our biggest problem is that we can't talk with each other even when we disagree. Because friction with love makes diamonds.
How long have you lived here?
Born and raised.
You know,
That's definitely one of the biggest issues in our communities is not being able to communicate with each other. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, come to one agreement as to how we finna go about fixing this, you know, bettering that. Hate to say it, but it's the truth.
not the best with you. They're not.
In a way, since I was a kid, I remember like this area just being predominantly black, gentrified, and it's kind of like cleaning up. This side was not showing a lot of love for years, ever since I was small.
What's crime like here?
It has gone down tremendously. I can say that. You still got the youth that's in trouble.
What's the deal with the National Guard here?
I don't see them no more, really. But they're trying to deport people, I guess.
I think
I'm not sure what they were here for. In certain areas, they may be needed, but not everywhere. Like
Right.
normal people walking, going to work and stuff don't want to be harassed.
Yeah. In this part of Anacostia, the median income is $35,000. But in eastern Anacostia, where we headed next, it was less than half of that. Overall, over a quarter of Anacostia residents live in poverty. Before returning to Anacostia's rough part, we have to share this heartwarming conversation we had with a young guy who fell on hard times. Yo, what's the deal with the National Guard? Have you seen,
Yes, they stopped me before.
They stopped you?
Yes. So look, all right, so 2 months ago, I was at Anacostia Station, and me and my cousin, they stopped us, searched us, told me to lift my shirts up. I came through the station, and I'm not gonna lie, I paid for the train jump by myself, and then my nephew came behind me.
Yeah. So
they tried to stop us, like, yeah, what y'all doing? You're not. He was only 11 years old, so
Yeah.
he stopped us, searched us.
Do you want the National Guard here?
Like I said, no biggie for me. Maybe other people would say no.
What do people here think about Trump?
I'm not gonna lie, everybody got their stuff about Trump. These people out here don't understand Trump. So
Yeah.
they see things and they not political people. The first thing they do is judge him. I ain't gonna condone and enable the shit he do.
Yeah.
And some stuff he do, but
Yeah.
I fuck with Trump. But like I said, I just try to treat everybody the same. I love everybody. Unless you show me otherwise, I'm not gonna look at no race though. I'm gonna look at how you move.
What's your take on how like young people get into that pipeline of trouble?
Shit, I can speak for myself because I was just there 7, 8 years ago. But if you listen to a lot of, like we call it in this area, free car music, you feel me? Listen to that music ain't gonna do nothing but alter your mind and make you do and want to do these things you listen to, and then it's gonna make them stay out here. I don't condone it, but I was one of the ones that used to rap too though. So I, you know what I'm saying? I can't really be a hypocrite. But my story started 2019, and I came back, I had a couple brothers that was like, look, man, we beefing, we doing this and we doing that. I got tied into some stuff. I can't, basically, long story short, left me, going through programs, rehabs, homeless shelters, homeless, family leaving me. Like I said, I changed my life these last 2 years. I'm only 25 years old. I've been living a certain life since 15, so like you gonna get tired of it. Because I realized when I went through the stuff, a lot of the friends I was doing stuff with, they weren't with me. I'm just keeping it real. People gonna see this. They weren't with me. Facts. I realized family is what I have, and then it just changed my perspective.
Brody, not trying to say it like that, but 2 Caucasian.
Always remember that, bro. Family first, bro, because them cats in the street, they really don't care. Once you get locked down, they're not visiting, they're not sending no kites, they're not, you know what I'm saying, putting no chili on no books. It's just, they probably trying to get up in your thing, you feel what I'm saying? Whatever you was dealing with, whatever shorties you was talking to, they probably trying to get up in their drawers, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. But look, salute to that young man for changing his life for real, man. Straight like that, you feel what I'm saying? Let's continue.
You guys walking through the hood, they like, camera. See my man just got off the bus. What you doing? Like, you think I'm right here getting a police interrogation or something?
I think we did come off that way. Where are like the craziest parts of like the hood?
Honestly, to be completely honest, where you standing at?
Right here, yeah.
You see this right here? This this my man.
Yo. Kept it a bean with the homie. To be completely honest, right where you standing at. You in the trenches.
Yeah. Dude, one day, dude pulled up right here, you know what I'm saying, get to doing this thing, and she passed away. If I'm not mistaken, she was either out front of the store, and she was like 3, 4.
Wait, what happened?
She got shot. You feel me? Her her dad, and a couple other people got shot at the same time. Yo, suck ass, man.
What's the vibe on the National Guard? Do people like it here?
They do their job for the most part. I'm not gonna lie to you. The government shut down, so I don't feel like they got too many restrictions. But when they want you, they got you.
DC's crime is obviously like better than it was 2 years ago. What's the key to getting it down?
I think it started with the youth though. You feel what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, everything I was picking up, everything I was doing came from the area, came from, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like if you just give them something else to look into, then it won't be that. And Bo, come in, man. You see me keep looking back and forth while I'm on camera trying to figure out what's going on.
Did you go to school around here?
Yeah, sure.
Did a lot of people that you went to school with like fall into bad shit on the streets?
I mean, they ain't really had to fall into it, bro. When I was in high school, she was already robbing. It's a lot of people that's doing good too. Like people I went to school with went pro at sports and shit. But it's all on the people. It depends on the person. It's never the same though. It is what you make it.
What are the big drugs on the street here?
For real, I feel like weed, bro.
Weed still?
Wax,
Just weed?
shit, just regular shit. It's the default. It's other shit though. Don't get me wrong though, but I mind my business when it comes to stuff like that. Like I smoke weed, all that other stuff. Yeah, it's everywhere.
How much does Fent cost here?
Don't. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie though. I don't know, but that's the thing. I feel like you can get that shit dirt cheap or something. You might kill your custo.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I don't even touch like hard drugs and stuff like that. I smoke a little weed. I'm trying to do the right thing, take care of my family, man. That's what I really feel like people need to realize about DC too, though. People always see DC from a different place and be like, "Oh, it's so political." The president, da da da. I seen a presidential barricade one time in my life, and it was the vice president. You feel me? Just think about that. I've been here for 31 years. I never been on the same street as a president. When I first started working on that side of town, I used to expect to not see as much violence. But I'm in the middle of downtown. I'm talking about Chinatown, people dying, literally getting shot. This city so small that it can happen anywhere. But you can be at the DMV with your mother and you know what I'm saying, get shot.
What do you think of all the gentrifying around here?
I feel like in a way that's good though. It's culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? Open up people's minds. Properties, the values might go up a little bit because you know how that be. When they talking about knocking down the whole neighborhood, and I'm like, oh, now.
You can see too here the businesses are super different, and these have been here for a long time. So you got the Love of Soul, China in Delhi, checks cashed, different side of Anacostia. At this point, we hadn't seen any National Guard officers. This is odd because Trump had sent over 1,000 from both DC's National Guard forces and also from red states like South Carolina, West Virginia, and Ohio. The debate over sending the National Guard to DC, by the way, has been heated, with right-wing media acting like DC's a war zone.
You tell the kid who was just beat the hell and back with a severe concussion and a broken nose, crime is down. No, that falls on deaf ears.
Governor, it's a different war now. There's more brothers dying here in these cities than overseas.
And left-wing media out of touch as usual.
See, when I go to DC, I'm not afraid of losing my wallet so much as I'm afraid of losing my vote.
Granted, DC has gotten safer in recent years. Murders and property crime are down big time since 2023, but the post-pandemic crime wave hit the nation's capital particularly hard. Most of the action is in poor, predominantly black neighborhoods like Anacostia, which have histories of redlining and police brutality. Okay, so right next to all that going on at the gas station is a big Homeland Security facility here. You can see cops and military at the front, so it's pretty on lockdown over here. Also, there's a big group of people right across the street getting, according to the words of the guy we just met, effed up and clearly on drugs. In this part of Anacostia, you can see a lot more lower income housing, and there's a lot of government funded housing, a lot of projects here. So this is what most of the housing looks like in the poor part of Anacostia. Have a bunch of apartment buildings. They're not too bad. In the context of hoods, if you've watched this channel for a while, this isn't that bad. This apartment building still has a bunch of residents around here. They're definitely much rougher part of town. Apparently, this building is still open. It looks super rough from the outside, but we're definitely in a different part of Anacostia now. So rent right here starts at about $800 a month. I mean, the DC market is crazy, but $800 here.
That is the trenches. $800 a month. Expect, a lot of activity. Expect a lot of pest control needs. Things broken, things needing fixed. You feel what I'm saying? But a roof nonetheless. I mean, it's the hood.
Now, this building here looks abandoned, the Halley Plaza condos. And again, this part of town, you're not seeing a lot of development. We kept driving around Anacostia looking and looking for the National Guard and ended up at this 7-Eleven. What's the deal with the National Guard down here?
You know, it's summertime, shit get lit in the summer in DC.
Yeah.
Trump in office, so they just trying to keep the peace, that's all. I actually seen them down Navy Yard yesterday. They ain't doing too much. They ain't like the police just running around putting cuffs on. They just crowd control for the most part. Oh, y'all in the right place. Like I say, it's jumping in the summer. Y'all in Southeast actually right now.
What's your take on the National Guard being here? Are you for it?
I really don't care. They ain't stopping nothing. As long as you ain't running buck wild, what you got to worry about? I know if you drive around, you'll see the gentrification, a lot of new buildings and stuff going up. If you want a better idea of it, go uptown. You'll see exactly what they talking about. I was born here. I was born in Southeast. I actually worked for Metro for over a decade. And I'm back out Southeast now on my, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, getting money.
It's like, what's crime like?
Bro, to be honest with you, it's not crazy like the 80s. If you minding your business, nobody fucking with you. But if you walking around looking like you green, be real. Let's say you from out of town, you come around walking through here with $100,000 of jewelry on 12 midnight, you gonna get your issue. But ain't nobody, you know, doing no crazy shit like that anymore. Everybody trying to get money for real. This is the time to get money for real.
How do people get money? What's the secret?
Y'all know the real street. I'm a 9-to-5 nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be outside forever. You feel me? I would say to keep busy. As soon as you get old enough, get a job, get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing we all know around here is not too many outsources as far as for the youth to go do something, especially when they get out of school. That's how they get into trouble. That's why I say as soon as you're old enough, go get a work permit, get some money.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find crime anywhere you go in the major cities. But like I say, DC, I would say this is the era of change.
So what's this part of town like?
Ghetto.
Ghetto?
Yeah. I never lived right here or whatever, but I lived down the street pretty much for like maybe like 2 years. I was born in DC, but I actually grew up around District Heights, exit 11B. If they know, they know. And honestly, I just can't wait to get out of it. My plan is I want to get my LLC for doing hair and stuff for real.
I wouldn't be your best customer. I wouldn't be your best customer. You can get this. You can put something on. So what's the deal with the National Guard around here?
Honestly, they're out here because they call themselves trying to stop all the negative things that are going on, like all the gang banging and crimes and all of that. But honestly, I think it's making it worse, not really helping. And you can walk down the street and they'll stop you, all type of shit.
Yeah.
They be blitzing schools, all that, train stations, everywhere.
As a younger person, how do you stay out of trouble?
Don't bother them. You don't say nothing. Honestly, just keep it moving. You do what you do. Everybody do what they do. Everybody cool.
It was now dark, and we were upset that we still couldn't find them. How can we do a story on the National Guard in DC if we never see them? But then we realized that is the story. We only saw them once on our entire DC trip, at Union Station when we arrived via train and saw about 6 walking through the main terminal. But after spending a day in DC's most dangerous neighborhood, we wondered where they were. Now, granted, many residents told us they had encountered them, but they were far from omnipresent. In fact, some residents sounded like they wanted to see more of them. This, like most issues, was more complex than the media make it sound. And as we left Anacostia, driving over the Anacostia River once again, we returned to the part of DC that you go to for field trips. And it seemed there that we might be more likely to bump under the National Guard, perhaps under the big pencil. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next DC video on Data Center Alley in Northern Virginia.
Definitely go over there and subscribe to Rocker News, man. Dope video. And that's what I was finna say, bro, at the end, how they said, like, you know, basically what the synopsis is, most people want it for, you know, betterment of the hood. Most people, like, they ain't even really doing nothing for real. And then you got a few that say it's a problem. When you have a few that say it's a problem, you got to think, okay, what's your lifestyle, what you got going on? Because if you got some, you know, other ish going on, of course, there's going to be a problem. You feel me? But if you a 9-to-5 homie, like the one dude was saying, and, you know, you just minding your business, doing what you're doing, you shouldn't really have no problems. And that's just what, you know, that's law enforcement at all, like, period. Like, if you're doing what you need to do and you see 12 when you at a light, you ain't really got nothing to worry about. If you got car insurance, you feel what I'm saying, you ain't speeding, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? Now, look, granted, there are rare occasions you might have a road cop or some ish like that be in a town that's a little racist or something like that. But look, 9 times out of 10, bro, you ain't got nothing to worry about as long as you ain't on no type of, you know, bullshit for real. You feel me? So look, that's what I got from that whole National Guard thing. Like, the media gonna blow it out of proportion. You feel me? But you see, when you put boots on the ground, you tapped in with the people, it ain't quite what they say in the media. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe. Salute to all the subscribers as always. You feel me? Tap into the Facebook page. Go over there, like that, John. And all the other socials that we got going on. You feel me? Stay informed. We finna be streaming multi platforms. So look, plug yourself wherever you at, whatever platform you use the most. Tap in with us. Yeah, it's the homie Smitster 400. This has been Smitster Reacts. Signing out. Peace and love wherever you at, all around the world. Owie.